Today we are going to discuss the Chadwick coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned Gules and inescutcheon within an orle of martlets argent, crest, a lily argent, stalked and leaf vert. This is for the Chadwick family of Chadwyk in Lancashire, England. They descended from Jonathan Chadwick, who was born around the year 1619, son of John Chadwick of Chadwick Hall, who was son of Robert, who was son of Roger, son of Oliver, and ultimately they descended from Henry Chadwick, who died around the year 1482. Also for Chadwick of Nottinghamshire, which I wasn't able to find any additional information on, and Chadwick of Daresbury Hall in Cheshire, Samuel Beckett Chadwick Esq, born 1818, son and heir of Samuel Chadwick Esq, who had purchased the manor in 1832, which we see here. Another for Chadwick of Healey in Lancashire and of Mavesven Bridware in Staffordshire, in Newhall and Warwick. There was a Hugo Chadwick of Ridware and Healey, born 1793, who was the son of Charles, who was the son of Colonel John Chadwick of Healey Hall, born 1720, who was son of Charles, who was High Sheriff of Derbyshire and Staffordshire, and ultimately they descended from a Jordan Chadwick of Scotland. And it was confirmed in 1630 to James Chadwick of the Inner Temple in London, who was son of John Chadwick of Healey Hall. And another member of this family was James Chadwick, born around the year 1660, a member of Parliament for New Romney in Dover, the son of James Chadwick, a merchant tailor of King Street in London and of Enfield in County Middlesex. Here we see Healey Hall, as well as Newhall in Warwickshire. Gules and escutcheon or within an orle of martlets argent, all within a border engrailed of the second, charged with 8 crosses crosslet sable. Crest in front of 2 crosses crosslet fichy satire, the flower and stem of a white lily slip proper. For Chadwick of Swinton Hall, there was Elias Chadwick of Swinton Hall, born 1729, and also Chadwick of Puddleston Court in Herefordshire. Elias Chadwick, born 1813, purchased Puddleston Court in 1845, and was the grandson of the Elias Chadwick of Swinton Hall mentioned above, who was a cotton manufacturer. And here we see Elias Chadwick, born 1813. As well as the family estate of Swinton Hall and Puddleston Court. Another of this featuring a crest on a ducal coronet, a martlets, or Chadwick or Chadwick of Cornwall. Wasn't able to find exactly who this belonged to. I have some notes here. There was a Captain Richard Michael Chadwick, born 1786 in Cornwall. And I have a note here that says there was a Chadwyk family, however that's pronounced, forgive me, in Dorset, England, who descended from Sir John Chadwick, who died in the year 1344. Another for the same, it says for Chadwick of Cornwall, and the blazon is Gules and orle of martlets or on a canton argent and escutcheon of the first. And either it's another blazon associated with the family mentioned here from Cornwall, or another possibility is there was a Captain Richard Chadwick, who died in 1748. He was captain of a ship named the Cornwall. Purple, azure, and gules, and escutcheon ermine, within an orle of fleur-de-lis and martlets alternating argent. Crest in front of a lily, stalked and leaf proper, a martlet argent. For Chadwick of Highbank, and Prestwich in County Lancashire. Robert Chadwick Esq of Highbank, born 1797, was a justice of the peace and the son of James Chadwick of Patricroft House, who was born in 1752. Another for the Chadwick family of Ballinard in Tipperary, Ireland, confirmed to Edward Marion Chadwick Esq of Toronto, who we see here. Born 1840, a barrister at law and King's Counsel, grandson of John Craven Chadwick Esq of Ballinard, born 1778, who was the son of William, who was the son of Richard, son of William Chadwick of Tipperary, who was thought to descend from an officer in Cromwell's dragoons who came from Yorkshire, England. Here we have orle and inescutcheon Gules charged with a lily leaved in slip proper with an orle of martlet sable. Crest, a martlet sable charged on the breast with a crest and argent holding in the bill a lily stemmed and slip proper. For William Chadwick Esq of Ballinard in Tipperary, born 1800. He had daughter and co-heiress Catherine, who married into the Cooper family, and at which point he assumed the additional surname in arms of Chadwick, becoming Richard Cooper Chadwick Esq, who was born around the year 1732. And here we see the family estate of, I believe this is Killenworth Castle. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer genealogy research service, high-resolution digital JPEGs, and heraldic merchandise such as t-shirts, posters, mugs, and canvas prints. Like, share, and subscribe. Link in the description. Thank you very much.